Hi, homies, let's bake a cake. Okay, anyways, we're, reacting to Wood's apology because it's funny and I need to clarify some things. Also, by the way, the, talking to a 13-year-old thing was after this apology, which is kind of funny because it all went down in, like, the span of a day.
It all went downhill so fast.
It did. Anyways, let's watch this.
Debunking it, maybe.
Kinda.
Also just making fun of it.
I'm putting this on 2x speed.
Double.
Such as suicide cutting and more uncomfortable topics.
It's so slow.
I am an awful person. Yep, that's just it. I am just an awful person.
Starts it with a villain speech.
But that's not who I want to be. I want to be a nice person, but I failed miserably, and I want to say I'm sorry.
You're gonna narrate it the whole time.
But sorry's enough, especially after what I did. So what exactly happened?
Music change.
Okay, we're cutting to the middle of the apology because the rest of it was kind of boring.
He did absolutely destroy what I had.
That's my fault.
I also became really snappy, we know. Anytime I'd be confronted for my mistakes, it would always start well. Then I would start, it would always start well, but then I would start stressing and start snapping. It would always end up with me threatening my own life.
That's really funny. I'm sorry, it's funny.
Yeah, we know. We know. We know. The funny thing is I banned somebody in the Discord server for doing exactly that. And yet here I am doing exactly what I said not to. Yeah, we know.
We know.
And I told you to pack it up, and then you left the server and didn't say anything. And then you got mad when I blocked you. Yeah, we know. We know, Baba Girl.
Baba Girl.
That was foolish of me. Why do you use foolish? Please stop. All it did was scare my friends beyond belief. It never helped me, and I should have realized that sooner. And I can't believe I did that. I am ashamed. And I will make sure to monitor my emotions. No, you don't. Coughs. Being an emotional person is not an excuse to be rude. I should have realized that sooner. But because I didn't, I hurt people, and I'm sorry to those people. Just say who they are.
Please. Why
I won't ever do this again. I will continue to look at myself.
Why make it a public apology if we're just gonna be vague about
To make sure I never do it again. I stress people out. Yeah, I
We
know.
know.
I scare people. Yeah, I know. I hurt people. Yeah, you did, buddy. Because I couldn't see that it was being awful. Yes, you could. We told you. And then you just became more awful.
Chet.
What?
Dude.
And I hate myself for that. You proceed to guilt trip right after.
Yeah.
I know what I can do to improve. No, you don't. So I want to explain not only what I did wrong, but what I can do to improve. Just tell us this. Why are you telling your YouTube channel?
The YouTube channel doesn't care.
By the way, one of his posts was, I absolutely love all the love I've been getting from this video. It makes me really feel amazing and can't wait to show you all what I've been working on the past few months. I'm making a new server. I don't own the previous one, but as of now, it isn't finished. I will be making a video about it when it's finished.
That's really fun, though. I mean, chicken right now.
It is really, really funny.
I love all the love I've been getting from this because you don't actually care about apologizing to those people.
Yes. Anyways.
Because like I said before,
I'm a terrible person. Saying sorry just isn't enough. Yeah, so you had to proceed to yell at me for calling you out for talking to a 13-year-old. Thanks, buddy. Cut off palm, they say. They say because I do the exact thing you did to Jake? Question mark?
Oh
First off, I want to address the worst thing I did.
How fucking long?
I
is
got
that
too
video?
comfortable in the server. It is 18 minutes long.
Oh, I thought we were like done. Jesus.
No.
Bro,
I got too
stop.
comfortable in the server. I said things I shouldn't have said. No one.
Which fucking
The
things?
internet. It can be a dangerous thing. You are 18 years old, boy.
Talking like this.
And I fell right for it,
You're
Strap.
talking like a 16-year-old edgelord.
No, you're talking a little like a 12-year-old. I shouldn't have vented to all of those people, all of those things to those people.
Why is he so vague about all of it?
You know, you were allowed to vent. It's the fact that you were inappropriate. Like, you should have just went to the older members of the server to vent. You didn't have to vent to a gang of 15-year-olds about how you jorked it to inflation, but nope, you still did it. You still did it. I didn't want to know that your longest streak was a month. No one wanted to know that.
I just heard that and I didn't want to know that.
You're acting like venting in itself is bad. No. My friends are not my therapist. Yeah, is that what I told you? That is directly what I told
The
you.
way he's talking about it makes it sound like...
They are young and they need time to grow.
Oh.
Am I like a flower? Am I like a plant? Do you need to like put me in the dirt and then water me?
They need time to grow.
This sounds like you're waiting for us to become 18.
It does. That's a bad phrasing, my guy. That was a terrible way to put it.
And constantly venting about my problems is only stressing them out. So from now on, I will not be venting about my issues unless I'm specifically asked to. Dude!
Nobody cares. Just don't vent to the 15-year-olds.
Even if you vent to the 15-year-olds, just like accept the stuff. Don't call me a fucking horrible person because I'm like trying to give you comfort. You didn't have to do that. I would have been fine with you venting if you just weren't a bitch about it. And if I do vent, I won't deny the help I get good. Even if I want more comfort, it's an awful habit. You wanted more comfort, yet you had a whole server comforting you and making you art for months. What the fuck else were we supposed to do, buddy? Go get friends in real life, but you refuse to. You refuse to go touch grass. Go touch grass, boy. Go. Okay. Sorry. All it did was hurt people. I also want to be completely transparent with my community, but that also meant that after every stressful situation, I constantly went to the venting chat right after to express my feelings. And it looked like I was just constantly threatening my life after the simplest of situations. Yeah, no shit. It's not what I meant to do, but that's what everyone else saw. No wonder.
That's what it looks like.
I will not continue to do this. Yeah, because you have no one to do it to. Well, being transparent is a good thing. I have to limit what I say no matter what. The second thing I want to mention is how I put some situation onto one person. Cough, cough, me. I really don't know why I did this. But it hurt them, and it only made everything worse. To the person I did that to, I'm deeply sorry. Just say it was me. I don't know why I put all these situations onto you, but I shouldn't have done that. What situation? Tell me. Tell me, boy. Whenever something heated happens, I will not put it onto one person. It's dumb and foolish of me to do that. I understand if you don't forgive me. No, you don't, because you were complaining about it.
Yeah, straight up.
I just hope you know, I just know I hope you can heal from this. Yeah, no shit I can, because you're not in my life.
Drop the phone.
Shut up! I shouldn't have done what I did. What I've done did.
Jeepers.
It only made the situation worse. What situation? I am so unbelievably sorry for what I did. I really do hope we can talk it out and heal from this. The next thing I want to mention,
Why would you...
there's jokes I made while in the server.
Here we go.
During my time in the server, I found out something about myself. I originally thought I was asexual, but after a little bit, I found out that wasn't the case. That's because you were jorking into our art. That's because you were jorking into Okay, anyways, you wanted me to draw a woman, like this character, that you were already imagining crushing your skull with her thighs. That's so normal, chat.
Palm loses his mind speedrun.
I'm bi-romantic, no one cares. When I found that out, I continued to make jokes about it. They weren't anything super horrible, but everyone thought I was just joking around. I'm 15 years old. Some members of the server are 13, 14, 15. You were being sent images of buff men as a joke because everyone thought it was a joke to you by a 15-year-old. People were spamming you that because they thought it was funny. They weren't anything super horrible, but yet you say that as you were like sending your old suggestive art, like severely suggestive art, borderline porn, to the server before crying about it for like half an hour.
Deleting the messages.
Yeah, and then venting to the server about your fuck-ass inflation and fetish and your old events on, like, DeviantArt or some shit. Whatever, I'll just show the screenshots. I don't care. Yay! I didn't realize I was actually into the thing. They didn't realize I was actually into the thing I joked about.
And you never told anyone until just now.
Until a while after. And then you kept joking!
Yeah.
After! So when they found out, it started to make them uncomfortable. No shit, I was telling you to pack it up every 2 seconds.
Yeah, I wonder why.
So what can I do to make sure it doesn't happen and leave the internet? Just stay silent.
No, you're making it
Well, it's
sound
simple, just stay silent. Nobody needs to know that I'm attracted to a certain type of person. I don't...
He's making it sound like he's being oppressed for it. Like, no, we're
It's
just...
disgusting and I should have realized it was. No, it's because I'm a minor, you dumb motherfucker.
Yeah, just take it out of the place the minors are. Do it somewhere else.
There's another thing I want to mention. I intentionally expressed favoritism towards one of our other members, yeah. That what I would like treating them better than other people. I gave my close friends a lot more chances when something happened. I got way attached to certain people and harmed them. And similar to something I already explained, I blame certain situations on them without realizing that they are human too. I ruined the friendship we had, and I feel awful for doing that. Pack it up, you emo boy. I shouldn't have treated others. I shouldn't have treated others with high respect. I should have treated everyone the same. Jesus Christ, I can't read. No matter who you are, whether you're a close friend or someone new that I met recently, I will make sure I start doing that. Because everyone is important in their own ways. And I need to realize that they're human beings behind every account. I must treat them with respect. You're like saying this to yourself.
Yeah.
I am human, you are human, they are human.
Like writing.
We're all humans.
Writing it on the wall.
I'm very closure. And from now on, I will treat everyone fairly, you say, before not doing
It
that.
sounds like his teacher told him to write this 100 times on the chalkboard.
And that leaves one last thing. The misrepresentation in Slimeverse, no one cares.
And I quote, make her more Egyptian. I call upon the screenshots.
Yes, for those who don't know. Oh yeah, this was after the apology whenever he said that too, which is really funny. For those who don't know, the Slimeverse is a little universe I created to tell a bunch of stories, but I held myself back from some topics because I wanted to make it a game about on Roblox, but then I realized something. I could just make the game on Steam, so I don't have to worry about some restrictions on Roblox, which means I can add relationships and sensitive topics. I almost said sexative. I need to drink a sip of water for this one.
Oh boy. Oh golly gee. Oh, he's chugging that shit.
Good water.
Yummo.
But when I realized this, I got a little carried. No,
Oh boy.
No, you didn't. You could have added these same stories. You just did not have to do it in the way you did. Okay. Ended up going a little too far in some cases. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And some of the wording in the tapes made it sounding like I made sexual humor. Oh, yeah. And I also involved cutting into one of the characters.
In a really weird way.
Also, the, sexual joke, that wasn't the issue, is the fact that you're making a sexual joke about my, child character seeing something they shouldn't have, and, which is really weird, but also the fact that, anytime anybody else would make a joke even close to that caliber, you would ban them, and it's like, no, I meant cuddling, and it's like, no, you didn't.
No.
You told us about how brain-rotted about sex you were? No. You aren't saying, I saw you two in bed together, and then expect us to understand you mean cuddling. Like, no, I don't believe you, buddy. Anyways. And the character's lines really hurt someone. It did not hurt anybody, it was just cringe! It was just cringe.
Yeah, the
It
worst-
did not hurt anyone.
Its worst crime was being weird. It didn't like harm.
I love that
anyone.
most of the video is about this.
Oh wow.
He really just cared about the Slimeverse. Jesus. And I thought they were making a joke and just ignored it.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't realize it was actual criticism and they wanted me to change it.
That's a skill issue.
Making characters specifically to relate to someone with a certain issue isn't a good idea. No shit.
It's just in the way you did it. Like you, come
It
on.
ruins their character and it just hurts the person I was trying to help. You were not trying to help anyone, buddy. Being like, oh, you cut yourself. Let me make my character cut themselves for you. Isn't what?
And describe it in a really weird way.
Yeah. So from now on, I will not make characters like that. And while I still want to touch upon sensitive topics, it's weird and it doesn't help anyone in the end. So these characters will be revamped and I will not do that again.
He talks about it like it's a cardinal sin that he made some cringe. Like, that's not what everyone's worried about. It was weird, but it's not what everybody's concerned about.
It was like whenever we confronted him, he got so hooked on it and then started saying the wrong thing, so we just went on a full argument about the Slimeverse whenever we just wanted to confront him about he's being weird with sexual topics.
Yeah, like, dude.
I am so sorry for the people I've hurt while doing that. I just wanted to help, but in the end it did nothing. And I'm sorry for that.
Sorry. If you've made it this far,
You start reading it.
I want you to thank you for listening to me.
Oh my god, there's like 3 more minutes.
What I did was unacceptable. This was not a great mistake. This was all. I'm ashamed of myself for doing what I did, but I want to improve. I want to be a good person. If you cannot forgive me, then that's okay. I respect your decision.
You need to leave.
Anyway,
Um,
I will not be rejoining the server. I quit. Instead, I will start anew. I will create my own Discord server.
and have my own harem of minors. Because all I did in the previous one was stress
another friend out.
You mean multiple?
It is not their job to monitor what I want to have. That is my job. And I will, from now on, take action on monitoring my own things.
Mommy, Daddy, come help! Come save me! Come save me!
Save me from the groomer allegations. What I did was awful. But I want to improve. And I'm hoping all of you are willing to give me a second chance. If you do give me that chance, I won't let you down.
So, by the way, I did give him that second chance, and within a day, I found out he was, like, rizzing up 13-year-olds. So,
Yeah,
whoops!
like a day after he made his new Discord server, he got outed for talking to minors. I won't let you down. Trust is hard to rebuild after breaking it. And I understand if you no longer trust me. I'm hoping I can grow from this. To the people I've hurt, I am so sorry.
I'm so sorry, guys!
But please know I'm learning from this.
And if you do decide to give me another chance, I will make sure.
Anyway, get out.
Whatever. Ginger, stop here. But if you don't trust me anymore, then that's okay too. I ruined our trust and I will respect your decision no matter what. I will live with what I've done. I want to be a better person once again. So please. I'm sorry, I hope I can be. He said that like 6 times. Thanks for listening. See you soon. I don't like that.
See you soon, little guy!
Don't put that in an apology video.